This viral video is sparking outrage from all corners of the city. It shows NYPD officer Francisco Garcia in plain clothes punching 33-year-old Donnie Wright, first throwing him to the ground, then punching him repeatedly.
The video was very troubling. What I saw was absolutely unacceptable, and obviously discipline was swift by the NYPD.
Police say Wright approached the officer in a fighting stance. Pix 11 obtained this surveillance video, new vantage point of how it all started. Here you can see Officer Garcia and another officer making arrests. Apparently these two people were not following social distancing orders. But then things get physical, and while on the ground, Officer Garcia gets up, walks over to Wright while pulling out his taser. Retired NYPD Deputy Inspector Corey Pegues weighing in.
He came to the scene. He was very forceful. He left the commotion where the other two people were being apprehended, walked over in a threatening manner, which is not protocol, with his taser pointed at somebody and actually testing the taser. You can hear him going, brrr, brrr. We don't use it to test people. We pull it out to actually taser somebody.
The officer's behavior even questionable to the police commissioner, who had this to say.
I was not happy with what I saw. I think we can be better than that, quite frankly.
Pix 11 has learned Officer Garcia has several civilian complaints against him and has been the subject of a number of lawsuits, with the city paying out thousands. In a statement, the PBA president said NYPD needs to get cops out of the social distancing enforcement business altogether. No one has the right to interfere with police action. But enforcing social distancing is now a part of police work. Over the weekend, officers came in contact with almost 600,000 people, reminding them about social distancing. And on Saturday alone, officers gave out 90 summonses. But now some are questioning whether or not it's being handled differently depending on neighborhoods. In the West Village, officers are seen here handing out masks to people, clearly not 6 feet apart. As far as what happened to Wright, at one point you can see Officer Garcia sitting on his head.
After Eric Garner, the killing, I can't breathe. Why in the world would a cop take his whole body weight, put his knee on somebody's face while they're on the ground?
Wright hired an attorney. He says he wants all charges against him dropped. In the meantime, Officer Garcia has been placed on modified duty pending a full investigation.